Is that the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it. This is an ill omen.
What happened here?
What happened here?
All right, where are you?
I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Where are you?
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it and do as you've been asked.
Just a few coins, please. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor. Why is he doing that?
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
I beg you, join this. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Don't have any money.
Leave now! Do I look like a merchant? No! So go away!
Belki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyiz. Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Belki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyiz. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme. Hey, kime bu yemek istiyorsun? Çık ortaya! Farkında değilsin ama hala... Seni gözün kapalı bile yeter. Çekil önümden. Gel buraya. Farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda.
What is it that you want?
Help! Please help! My family is
التفت
really
الأخير
Could you spare
فأقطع يديك
What is going to happen to someone?
أنت حثالة هل تحتاج شيئا؟
Just a few points, please!
فخر حقير
I'm so
Down, infidel!
Now why would you be
What's got into him?
Help me!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
What a fool. There's no...
Bir şey mi lazım?
Let me
Hırsızlık
go!
yapmanın cezası
No, you
ölümdür.
don't understand. I have nothing.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası.
Not again! Leave me alone!
What happened here?
We stand upon a
Can't you
threshold.
spare something?
cross it
I'm
is
poor
to
and
usher
sick
in
and hungry.
an
Somebody help me! I beg of
Kenara
you.
çekil.
I beg of you, just a help.
Pis hırsız.
I know now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, master.
Please, can't you spare
Where is he going?
something? I'm poor
must
and
be
sick
running
and hungry. Please, someone do something.
Please, don't do that.
Tez dur. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek? Yes.
For too long, we have drawn lines
A few
across the
coins.
land.
All I ask
Spilled the
is,
blood
I
of
beg
those
of
we
you.
once
I
called
beg you,
friends.
just a
We have
few
all
coins, please.
suffered because of this. But now we are offered a chance at redemption. A chance to begin anew. Let
Please,
us make
sir,
peace
heaven's
with the
money.
Crusaders.
Please, can't you
Let
spare
us
something?
live as
I'm
one.
poor and sick and hungry. I
We must
beg
be
of you.
strong, we
I
must
beg
be
of you,
brave,
just
and
a
we must
few
find the
coins,
courage to
please.
face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand
Could you
as
spare a
one,
few coins?
we must not turn them away.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
You need to be taught a lesson.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Altair, my friend, you must help me. Malik has tasked me with killing several archers posted in the region, so that our brothers might move around more easily. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem, but this funeral has everyone on edge. The city guard has dispatched its best men to keep the peace, and I simply don't have the skill to remove them. I'd ask 2 favors of you then. First, to kill the bowmen, and second, do not tell Malik of my failure. In exchange, I'll see what I can learn of Robert's plans.
Leave now and I'll let you live.
Oh my, we should have been warned what you're doing. Help me! Somebody help me!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Let it get around! Coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Kill him!
Have you gone mad?
How irresponsible of you.
You just run into that person?
You can apologize for that.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Geldim! Pis hırsız!
Oh dear. What is he doing?
I'm forever grateful for your aid. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I've learned. For a man such as myself, a direct assault on the cemetery would be impossible. There's simply too many guards. Instead, I'd look to blend in with the scholars who are sure to be in attendance. It may not be the most direct approach, but it's certainly safer.
Let go of me. I've done nothing wrong.
Hırsızlar garajına müstahaktır.
What have I done? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, sir, have any money? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Just a little money.
Was that easy that you want?
What would make someone move so quickly?
I'll have your head!
Gel buraya!
Good to see you, brother. I trust you're here for the funeral. Or for Robert, rather. I've kept my eyes and ears open, but I've nothing to report. Things are quiet here. Perhaps Tariq has seen or heard something you can use. He's stationed not far from here. Go to him. See what knowledge he has.
All I ask is, please, can't you spare? No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermem.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
سوف يراه أحد آجلا أو عاجلا.
Excellent timing, Atair. I found something you'll find quite useful. Orders for Robert's guards. This map I've made will show you where he intends to station them. Put it to good use.
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
زنديق ملعون.
Bir şey mi lazım?
أنت تقضي وقتك في تعذيب البدع.
I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
طبعا أنت لا تدعو طريق
I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
This is an ill omen. There's a murderers. These
Who
are
did
dark
this?
days indeed. These are dark days indeed.
God Almighty.
Is that
Who could have done such a thing?
What happened here? أنا متأكد جدا إنه لن يغادر المدينة، وهو الشيء السديد الذي كان ينبغي فعله. سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار. لن يبعد كثيرا. سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار. لن يبعد كثيرا. سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار. لن يبعد كثيرا. سوف يراه أحد آجلا أو عاجلا. لن يفلت منا مرة أخرى.
No, you must not trespass here.
Did you see them? No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend the funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
Oh dear, what did he do?
He should stop acting like a child.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
What a strange man.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what?
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walk the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd ad-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Muallim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very... حري به ألا يسدد أي متاع.
Gaddarın cezası ölüm.
هيا بدا نحن نعرف شكله لن يخدعنا أبدا Take yourself from my sight. God damn you! Leave me alone!
Just ran into it. Don't do that again.
Won't anyone help me?
Come no further. Kill him! Come back here!
You can't escape! إنه ينهك نسله! يقبض عليه! لا تفلت مني! إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار لن يبعد كثيرا. We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd ad-Din, taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise. As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
gözün kapalı bile farkında değilsin ama
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Someone stop them. Take it out of the way.
What are you doing? Move! Not ready! You cannot escape! Stop him! What are you doing? Move! During my way! Come back here! You look
He's gone.
was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
What's going on? What's he running from? Find his squares and all that. I'll hurt someone in that hall. You cannot run forever! Out of the way! I'll get you! Don't let him get away! I'll take you down!
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate.
You know...
more careful.
Il n'a pas pu quitter la ville, alors restez aux aguets.
Should you enter a fistfight, guards will not interfere.
I'll get you! سوف تموت هنا!
Come quickly! Don't let him get away! Won't be difficult at all. Now, you should know that. You've already got too hard. Bullshit, I think. Please.
Come no further.
Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then. It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I wouldn't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then! That I may judge the truth! Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sal.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassin!
I never said Fuck dem naughty bitches mit mir, du hast verloren! Nicht liegen! Mourir! Erwerb mich! Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht siegen! Bitte, unsere Mutter! Das wird dir niemals vergeben! Ich bin die Rache Gottes! Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht siegen, Teufel! Ein Diener Gottes! Stell dich seinem göttlichen Ort!
The time for games is ended.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
Oui, master of lies. You and I just two more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin! It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then?
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming. Violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen!
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
That's been
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this. Get up.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.